Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? I hope so. I think I got everything right. All the buttons and bells and whistles and all of those things. I always forget with this streaming. With streaming, it takes a few moments for the collective nature of streaming to everybody. The Facebook people might be seeing me, but are the Twitter people hearing me? Is it Forever Free TV? Wow, I'm everywhere in the world these days. You can do that. Isn't that exciting? So I'm Roxy, as I said, Roxanne, Serena, Dawn, Arthur, and I hope you've been joining me all week long because we've been going through the 12 days of wonder. Is everybody hearing me? I hope so. Hello? Hello? Let me just double check because I don't want to be talking. Oh, see, Holly is hearing me. So give me some signal. Somewhere in the world, say hello, Roxy. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from somewhere. Be from somewhere. Don't just be one of those people that just sliggles around. Because I do it all the time too. I'm guilty of it. I'm not the comment queen. Some people love to comment. They comment on the comment. It's fantastic. Do not listen to me. I will learn from my inability to do it because I don't like it. Now that I'm on this side of the, oh, my mom is saying hi. Hello, hello, mom. So I know at least I'm not alone. If of 7 or 8, over 8 billion people, we just need a miserly million or so. And Holly says, yes, you can hear me. Or, like we need to be up and up so that people think we're important. That's what happens in this world. Uh, if you paid any attention to what the title of this broadcast is, it's pay attention. If I don't have your attention, there is no point in me going on and on, blithery blathery. So what? There are so many other people that are clambering right in this minute for your attention, streaming this and that, hither and thither, doing dances and twirls across your screen. And Warren says, thank you, Warren. X is live. So we are on X, we are on Facebook, we are on foreverfreetv.com, Roku. I can see myself on the Roku TV. We're there. Just go Forever Free TV. Roku has maybe 90 million homes theoretically around the world that this could be streaming right now live. YouTube has how many ever million? 13, I think it was 13 million people per minute upload things to Roku. So into all of that noise, I pop up and say, hello, I want you to stop as you are scrolling. What is it called? Doom scrolling, hustling along. I'm saying stop, 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 stop. And I'm not going to be that person that does a little dance for you. And 10 seconds later, if I've taken more than 10 seconds, you're already scrolled away. Well, what I'm telling you to do is scroll away now so you don't waste your time because I am not going to do anything in 10 seconds. I'll even sit for 10 seconds so that you can scroll away in peace. I wasn't on social media for a bit. And when I came back in 2022, Hollywood, my sister, who was more on the up and up of things, said, well, people's attention span has gone to 8 to 10, but she didn't finish off and say seconds. She said, I just assumed it was minutes. because, before, you could spend a bit of time twirling around YouTube. Because I've been online since like 2000. So back then, if you just saw somebody, or if you were able to just click, and if you could just get online and you could hear that sound, and then AT&T, and then you could actually go to a website and figure out how to get from one website to the other. I was here with MySpace, then came Facebook, so back then it took a lot less to gather people's attention. I was watching a video where some of the original creators of YouTube are sitting in a room looking rather glum and depressed. You know why? They've only had 60, I think, 60 uploads in a week. That was around what, 2000 and what, 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there. Now look how far along we've gotten in a brief 20 years or so. Now you can't even. Now you have to have 10-second TikTokity talks. Now I can't. Now we can't even have anything that takes a while to load. Load? Did you say load? I'm gone. I'm out of here. Right? That's how we've become. Some of you were born into the digital world, so I can see, like, you don't know before, right? But still, this is how it is because this is what you've seen. But is it the best way? I don't know. I think my personal self, no. You guys have like a kind of a starry, glitchy kind of going on that doesn't look okay to me. I have to take some tea. This is my turmeric, garlic, and ginger tea, which I would say my podcast is sponsored by. A lot of you need to drink some tea. We'll talk about that another time. But as I was saying about paying attention, this is the only thing, one of the only things that you control, that everybody wants a piece of. Every advertiser, every person that has paying into the system to make it work, every control entity, corporation is clamoring for your control. I mean, your attention. That's the control. That's what you pay with. Why do you think it says pay attention? I will always ask you, can I have your attention? But most people, they're just scrambling to grab. Do you ever hear of that? Grab your attention. You hear these play on words? They're not just words like that. It's meant to convey a message to you. When you say the word pay, it's a transaction. What you have to always understand, and I want you to think, this is called thinking. Cognitive, this is called thinking. This is maybe a new concept to you because you're so busy scrolling. Stop scrolling, pay attention, and think for a minute. Why would somebody say pay attention? When you say the word pay, it involves what? Currency. And you give something to somebody and you receive something in response to that. Money. It's usually money of some time, crypto. You give them that, you get a product, and you say, thank you very much. And you march out of the store or wherever you got it, right? Or online, you did it with your credit card. Now, every time you go on a stream, on a TikTok, on a Facebook, on anything, you are giving your attention to something. Giving. I want you, as much as you are having to pay, they are making you pay. You should be getting in something in response. A transaction involved give and take. When you give me your attention, my guarantee to you is that you are going to be better off for the 5, 10, 15, 20 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours of time I take out of your world. Ask you for. In that time, my guarantee to you is that you will feel better. You'll feel a bit better for every moment that you spend, because I'm going to help you realize that you are an important being and that you're of value. And it will always be a transaction where you benefit. That is my guarantee. Honestly. Now, it's your choice. You can then say, that sounds like, and off you gone, trotting along, scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. That's up to you. But the next time you stop and look, now that you understand this, that was stuck in your head, look at who is or what you're looking at. How much value is that bringing to you? It may be a laugh. Sometimes that's enough. Some people have on the line is it may be a story that you think you get to. There's all kinds of things online. It's not necessarily all negatives. One of these days we'll actually stroll up and down and see there are some positives. I am on X, I am on TikTok, I am on Facebook, I twirl around a bit, but I always make sure that I'm gaining something from having paused to listen. And one thing Holly said to me to remind you guys, when I say stop scrolling, I want you to, why I mean it is not that you don't keep going on other things. When you stop and you just keep what they call doom scrolling, you're not even waiting to see actually what is actually being said. You're just kind of get into like a hypnotic kind of, an hour can go by, and can you really tell me anything you actually watched? That's what's called wasting your time. So waste of your attention. And the thing about attention, if you give it out and give it out and give it out and give it out, you are draining your battery. Your soul can end up drained and tired and weary. You haven't got up, you haven't gone for a jog, you haven't done anything. You've just been sitting scrolling for you don't even know how long. Somebody has been sucking your attention, your energy through your giving to them your attention. You gave them your attention, or they grabbed your attention, and now you are at a loss as to what happened. Your energy is down, you're feeling a bit weary and perturbed and irritated, anxiety. What? Because you didn't choose what you gave your attention to. You just let it happen. That is something that what we are trying to do with Forever Free TV, Forever Free Media, is one of those places. We've created a place where actually, if you are tired and if you just want to relax, you can relax there, because everything that we've put on that site is based on helping you feel better. That is the number one thought. We started this in 2022, 2023. We got onto having a TV channel opportunity. And from the first conversations that Holly and I had, Holly created the purple rule. You notice I like purple. Purple, go on Google it, or X, whatever your favorite LLM is. Find out what the word purple means, why it's important, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know that. I just like purple because it was a nice color. I like that color. But it turns out it means a whole bunch of great things. But the purple rule is be good to yourself so you can be better to others. It may sound familiar, sort of like the golden rule. You remember that one? Yeah. Well, it's my version of it. Holly and I's version of it. We've upped the ante. The purple rule is be good to yourself so you can be better to others. And one of the ways you're going to be good to yourself today is by listening to me. You see, if you've been here, you've probably been here longer than 10 minutes. We're at 12:16. 16 minutes on a podcast. It's called a podcast. That's what I was told. Because there's no such else things as like shows and anymore. They're all podcasts, right? Okay. Well, the purple rule, as Holly said, is be good to yourself so you can be better to others. And today, at this moment, you're giving me your attention because I am giving you some value so that your soul can be in a more strong, healthy, prosperous place. Some of you who may never have heard of what a soul is, if you're a Black person, especially from America, soul food, soul music, soul train, it's a thing, in your gut, your insides. If you're from another reality, you've never heard of the soul of man. They say consciousness. That's about the thing that they've decided that they like, you know, the educatedness of people have decided they can call it consciousness now without feeling too woozy, like you're going into too mysticism and stuff. It's your inner core. It's your strength of soul, your hunch, your guts, your instinctive drive. You can feel it in the center of your being when something cuts you to the quick. The love of your life leaves you. Your soulmate, Holly's saying. That's the person that you may have found them. If your soulmate does something terrible into your world, you feel a cutting within your soul. That's hard. It's not a word that we're used in everyday language much. We haven't really spent much time thinking about these things. So I have, with my Roxanness, since I took a break off of social media for like about 10 years, actually, since 2010, no, 7 years, 2010 to, no, sorry, 2015 to about 2022, I just took a break. So I was thinking about things and wanting to understand why people are just not getting it. Because I have been in public ministry for like 40 years. And after 40 years, we had results. We can talk about different things we did. Yeah. But still, look at the situation of this planet right now. I've been here for 60 years. Why isn't the light that's in me shone enough to get rid of all of this crap? I don't understand. So I was thinking about it. And when I came back up and available in 2022, I came hearing the truckers of Canada, where I am right now, honking their horns. And I got to be involved in the internet again and hear stuff and blah 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 and blah blah blah, and we brought us to this day where we formed a communication corporation called Forever Free Media Incorporated in Canada, incorporated an LLM, I think it is Warren will help me, LLC in America. We are decided that we're not going to just talk a good talk, we're going to do something about it. The technology has come available. There's no excuse. So when you go onto Forever Free TV, this is what Holly and I, Joshua and Caleb, her sons, Warren with his help of funding, have done about it. So far, this is how far we've progressed, and now we need your help to continue on. I am so excited about this opportunity because I always like it when the playing field is level. It happens every so often. When the internet came along, the playing field was leveled. Nobody really knew what the internet was. For a minute, it didn't matter who you were, you still had to dial up. You still had an iPhone or an Android phone. You still had the limitations of doesn't matter how bazillionaire you are, you can have an i14, I6, it was an iPhone 3 or 2 or 3. Now I have an iPhone, I don't know whatever number they upped it to. It used to be 16 or 17, but the new update was like it went all the way up to 20 something. So now we have phones that can float through the air with the greatest of ease, listen to us even more properly, see us when it's turned off. It's just a wonder, a sign and a wonder. Now, what are we going to do with all of this technology? Now, on top of that, your phone has the capability to have um, artificial intelligence connected to it. So I can go on to, and we're not going to do that today. I said we were going to go to, I use ChatGPT a lot. That's the one I first got acquainted with in 2023. But there are many of them, Gemini and this and that and Tropic, I think it is, and there's so many of them. There's free ones, blah blah blah. So we'll talk about that on Sunday, and we'll explore the options. But now we have this. This is brand new again. The internet was brand new. Then your iPhones and your phones were brand new. Now we have another brand new, a brand new called artificial intelligence. At this exact moment, nobody is quite 100% sure what it is. It's always like that at the beginning of when a platform pops up. It's whoever's there that's their quickest, fastest, with the best, not necessarily. Because what happens, I'll tell you what happens to the quickest, fastest, the best. Does anybody know what WordPerfect is? Does anybody know what MySpace is? They were quickest and fastest, except you know what happened? They got gobbled up by the big guns. What the big guns do, because there are some big guns that watch our tiny little podcasts, our tiny little Forever Free TV. I know it. Hello. And they observe. They let you use their technology. Come along. It's free. You can try it. Blah blah blah. So give us your comments. How did it work for you? What can we improve to make it a better experience? Blah 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 blah. Bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. And then, lo and behold, you get a whole bunch of people coming in now and you get so popular and everything, and you need some more funding, right? And lo and behold, you go, oh, look at those angel investors. They're coming and they're offering me $1 billion for my investment. Oh my good, for their investment, just because, look, I have thousands and millions of people following me, which they may have planted to make you feel better. Shh. There may be bots pretending to like your commenting incessantly from the bot farms. Shh. Look, I got 14 bazillion likes. Look, I'm popular, I'm trending. That's just your talent, obviously. Anyways, so what happens is then you get all carried away with yourself and you take the funding, because what can you do? You have to improve, you have to move up. Look. And what they do unto you is they make you let you be the CEO with important people who actually know how to run business. And suddenly you find the founder, the one who got the idea together. There's a meeting with the board, and the founder finds, guess what? He has been voted out of her own company. Or they've been bought out. They offer the founder $150 bazillion, and the founder says, well, later days. And the company This concept, this wonderful idea that was there at the beginning, there's no more. I tried to find word perfect. I've looked. It's somewhere. But you know what happened? Somebody else who we shall not talk about has something called another word, like Microsoft Word. What? How did that happen? That's not the only one. You just, okay, don't believe me. Go onto the internet, my young friends, my older friends. You've been here for a while. What do you think this is about? People want to make money. What do you think capitalists want? What, just because you are cute? They want you on their website. Facebook just wants you because they love you. They have to make money for the people, their stockholders, their advertisers, the people they owe money to. Just your cute little winsome smile. Look, 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 this is what my grandma. Look, this is. Do you think anybody cares? I am not trying to be away. I'm just being honest with you. It's Friday. You know what? It's Friday. So I get to talk. I was cute, I was lovely, I was all of that all week long. I'm just tired. It's Friday. Ah, okay. I'm just giving you a heads up. Stop being so gullible. Stop being so gullible. Do you think people actually care about you? They don't. I do, though. That's why I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the answer. I've been here. Like, I was here when the internet first came on. I was here. I'm 60 years old. I'm not a young spring chicken. My hair is only good because Holly helped it with her products. What? This is a challenging planet. I am not going to make shit up just because it makes you feel better. I'm going to tell you the truth and tell you some solutions that we can use to help us actually feel better. Not have a little bit of a jibbity jab. Nothing like that. It's not going to last. You can't make it. The planet is in a free fall towards hell and destruction. Stop it. Okay? That's my rant. Okay? And now I'm going to tell you some absolutely fantastic remedies for this situation. Because I'm not going to tell you that this is not the situation. That's just a micro dot of what is really going on. When you hear them tell you stuff on the news, that's surface level news. Have you ever not read the book, The Time Machine? Do you remember the surface dwellers? Da, 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 da. Where did everything actually happen? You gotta read. H.G. Wells. It was underneath all the power was. They were feeding the people on the surface to the people underneath. This is not news. I'm not making this up. Read where you think they hid all the truth in the storybooks. Look at your fairy tales. Come on now. What did you do when you were a child? Oh, I know. A lot of you watched. There's no such thing as books anymore. Holly has been able to create some on Forever Free TV, and we're going to have a library of books, video books, where the words are there and sometimes the pictures are there. And you may have to relearn how to read because you haven't had to, because you've had learned how to scroll. You've scrolled away your life. You haven't learned cursive because your teacher said you don't need to. Cursive is good for your brain. Coloring is good for your hands. Writing stuff down. Pens are good for you. I love binders still. But I also can have technology and AI can help me to create something. So that's me yammering on and on. Hopefully, you got something out of that. Now, listen to what Holly has to say. Now, Holly is the creative director. She's a fantastic creator. And if she has something to say, it's worth listening to. And this is what the power of two can do. That would be me and her. And also, it is what the Days of Wonder will do for you. You are here for a reason because you at least are smart enough to notice that not is all everything is not fine and good in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. No. There are scallywags in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood stealing children, putting them in cars, and putting them into trafficked hustling rings of things. That's what's going on, boys and girls. And Beverly Rhodes, who is a good friend of ours, if you go on the site, you can hear her story about what is really going on. Stop it, my Christian friends. Stop deceiving yourselves. Pay attention. Okay?
Hi, this is Holly with another Holly Days of Wonder hint for you. Today would be a great day for me to say that because I was born on Christmas Eve, I was born with what I call the Christmas frequency or the Christmas spirit, which is a spirit of kindness and generosity and giving and love that's supercharged at Christmas time. For some reason, the charge goes up. People feel like kids in a toy store. And we're talking about the Days of Wonder, my sister Roxanne, Arthur, and myself. And that we're taking this whole energy pattern and frequency into the rest of our lives, because it never dawned on me that it's in my DNA, it's my genetics, it's in my heart, my spirit. I've always loved Christmas, favorite time of year, being born Christmas Eve. But I never thought that I could take that frequency, that energy, and like harness it and point it and create an entire world that I would like to live in, a world where people follow what we always, we have a channel called Forever Free TV and Forever Free Media, where the bottom end of what our goal is to promote the purple rule, which is to be good to yourself so you can be better to others. But I never thought to take that Christmas energy, because I always find you get to the new year and it's so horrible in January, it's so dry, and people are so sad because they don't have money to pay the bills of the Christmas stuff they just did. And it's always so blah, the January blah. And I never thought that I could just take Christmas and keep it in the front of my existence forever. Not meaning that there's Christmas lights and everything flashing all the time and whatever, not like a crazy person, but I mean that energy pattern. And intermingled into my everyday life, why can't I have a Christmas tree in a corner, a small Christmas tree reminder, or a Christmas song that pops up on my playlist and just gives me a gentle reminder that, Holly, keep that in your heart. Why not? So I would love all the Christmas babies and anybody born, in that month of December, and anybody that loves Christmas time, that can understand what I'm saying, to take this to heart and understand that you have that in your DNA, the spirit of Christmas, the frequency that can change your world. And the main way that we can start is by doing something else, something you wouldn't normally do. And I've given this example before. If you get up on the right side of the bed, get up on the left, something small. Something, it doesn't have to be world shattering, but in the scheme of things, it will be world shattering enough to change our world. Two, tell two, tell two. So that's my tip for today. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Did you hear that? Did you hear how lovely she is? You got to hear the really good side of Holly. That was not Berserker Holly. That was Holly, gracious Holly. So take that as a sign that you are worth it. For Holly to do all of that, it means that she actually cares about you, what she's saying. And she's going to be with me on Sunday at 3 o'clock. I'm taking tomorrow off because I have to get some stuff done around here, right? I'll be here on Sunday at 3 o'clock. Holly is making up a new song. She came to her to do a new song. It has to do with day 6. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to review what we've gone through. Actually, in a way, a roundabout way. Oh, she's saying she likes Berserker Holly better. You wouldn't. Be very happy that that's not. Everybody runs in fear. And just Berserker Holly's here. Oh no, no, no. Let's keep Holly in a happy mode by doing what she's saying. Holly's very happy when you actually listen and do the things that are right. I always call her the protocol officer. It's, if you stay, it's weird. Doesn't she look? Oh, she looks with air cuff. She has all this. She is tougher than nails. She's tougher than I am by far. I'm like, yes, Holly, yes, sir. For certain things. Did you pick that? So I would suggest that when I listen to that, I think, oh, wow, that's a lovely Holly. I'm going to listen to that Holly because Berserker Holly and Protocol Officer Holly is also present. And right this minute, everything is being done for you to realize you're the good guys. But there's a lot of discouragement. There's a lot of abuse that has happened to good guys. You've tried and you've tried and you've tried, and now you're just puckered out. And some of you have sometimes leaned into the direction of the bad guys and you've compromised your thought. You have. You have. Your boss said this and you just said, well, what can I do? I'm not the boss. And you knew the thing you were doing was wrong, but you said, oh, well, okay. You have an opportunity right now to correct those situations. Go within your core and see what you have done. That's a situation that will be able to work it through forgiving yourself and learning to do something else. Okay? So we're going back to day 1. I have the 12 Days of Wonder. We're going to play the song. And then we're going to go through, or should we do it the other way? Let's do it. Listen to the words. Christmas isn't over when the lights grow low. It's the fire in your spirit continuing to glow. Joy keeps on growing. The world is made new. 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you. At the very end of this, we're going to play it. But for now, you can listen to it. On the first day, my heart skips a beat. That'll be the first one. On the second day, silence, a story complete. On the third day, a new thought is being set free. On the fourth day, brings winds of new destiny. And then you go through the chorus, da 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 da. Yesterday was the 5th day. Quiet moments held deep inside, and Jill was able to tell us about the quiet moments. And then on Sunday, we're going to do the 6th day, new sounds and new sight. And Holly said she's going to have a new song, which would be a new sound. And I don't know what the new sight will be. We'll have to see what happens on Sunday. This is quite an amazing journey we're going on because we've never done this before. I never knew there was 12 Days of Wonder. I didn't even know there was 12 days, the 12 days of Christmas I knew that song, but I thought the 12 Days of Christmas came before Christmas until Warren told me, no, it's after Christmas. And then Holly said, it's not the 12 Days of Christmas. I'm doing the 12 Days of Wonder. And then she wrote the song. So let me play the 12 Days of Wonder song right now so we can get it in our mind what's going to happen the first day, the second day. We're reviewing it. Okay? Here's the 12 Days of Wonder.
Christmas isn't over when the lights go low. It's the fire in your spirit continuing to glow. Joy keeps on growing. The world is made new. 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you.
On the first day, I felt my heart skip a beat. On the second day, silence a story complete. On the third day, a new thought is being set free. And the fourth day brings winds of new destiny. Christmas isn't over when the lights go low. It's the fire in your spirit continuing to glow. Joy keeps on growing. The world is made new. 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you.
Day 5, quiet moments held deep inside. And on the 6th day, new sounds and new sights. 7 songs rise up in the quiet of night. Then on the 8th, that's when wishes take flight. Day 9 held a promise in quiet disguise. Day 10, gifts of giving, full of surprise. Day 11, pause time, still quiet and true. And the 12th day, a secret for me and for you. So let's go beyond seasons, beyond doubt, beyond fear, and take Christmas with us into the new year. Let every day be a door made anew, where love walks inside.
Christmas isn't over when the lights go low. It's the fire in your spirit continuing to glow. Joy keeps on growing, and the world is made new. 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you. Yes, 12 days of wonder, and the light lives in you.
So you see, can you see the pathway? The 12 Days of Wonder. Now, when you start to walk into this, what I want you to understand, where your energy comes into focus, because this is not just a waste of timeness. Like, I just want to entertain you for the after. I'm not an entertaining person. I'm a teacher. So if you had this mistaken identity, you can be entertained by the way that I present it. But I don't really care if you're entertained or not. I'm telling you the truth. Ultimately, I'm responsible to have told you the truth to the most epicness that I know the truth to be. If by tomorrow more truth has come, I will tell you, well, that's the truth I knew yesterday, but this is as more that I've learned. What I found, if you will follow my anything, you'll find that from the first day of 2008, I'm on Facebook. I've said basically the same thing. If you go all the way back to Ontario, Hamilton, you'll find somehow or other we've been saying the same thing for a many a year. We didn't have the tools that we did it, but I had whatever, Holly and I, the Sunday school, we made plays, we did dances, we had a restaurant, we had social entrepreneurship, because we want to get the message into you all that this is a phenomenal planet sometimes, but you have an eternal entity that's within, that doesn't matter the outer exterior, internally you're phenomenal. And as Holly was telling me today, you can do all things. One of the movies that she was watching, you can, that shouldn't have had anything like this on the wall. And it's one of my favorite verses from the Christian Bible. You can do. I used to make the kids yell it at the top of their lungs. I had a very interesting Sunday school class where all the older people used to try to come and sneak into my class. You can do. They have to, well, you have to do it from within yourself and from your core. And then you yell it at the top of your lungs. I can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth me. And then you have to have strong muscles. That's what my Sunday school class was like. Now, for those of you who didn't do that, you have Forever Free Media and everything that involved in that, and Forever Free TV and everything that's involved in that. And you can gather yourself. We're not an organizational, one of those kind of things. We're not a church. We're not a cult. We're not a nothing of those things. We're a group of people that have a thought in their brains. I like to call the collective. It's a new word for me. I'm tired of community. I'm tired of all of them. Do not need a church. We do not need a cult. We do not need an institution. None. Corporate. Let's have a collective of thought and frequency who want to see something better for the new generation that's coming along. If you are the new generation that's coming along and you don't want to do 6, 7 or chiggly baggledy or iggly piggledy wibbity toilet or something like, you want to do something different. You want to use your brain and think, have spiritual intelligence. That's not about religion. Spiritual intelligence is the same as you need artificial intelligence to help you with stuff. You need human intelligence. You need a lot biological. You need spiritual intelligence. You're smarter than you're giving yourself credit for. You are. I have faith in you guys. Don't disappoint me. Okay? Now, let's go on to Mistletoe Glow, because on the first day, my heart skips a beat. And any of you who have ever been in love know that when that someone looks at you from those eyes, that's Warren would tell you that all the time. Shh. I've been married 18 years to a lovely man named Warren Grantham. And this hairstyle and all of this little curl, and all for him, because he thinks I look much cuter when my hair is like all Nancy, like a Nancy. I mean, beautifully like this. So If you have a special someone in your life, or you don't, and you'd like someone in your life, or you've given up on love altogether, but still, it's nice to have somebody that actually thinks you're cute. You're cute when you're not in. I'm not in warrior mode, or you guys are not paying attention to me or whatever. It's nice to have somebody that loves you just for yourself. It is. So listen to Mistletoe Glow. Even if you don't have the mistletoe man in your life right now, or woman, or whatever, look at it and let's see if perhaps we can begin to dream and picture and imagine ourselves, not the guy, not the girl, becoming who he needs to. I become the person that will attract Mr. whoever, or Mrs. or Ms. Not working on the guy. If only he would. Why isn't he looking at me? I'll wear this so he. That's not the thing. I told Warren, I'm Roxanne every day, all day. I did not mince words. I did not tell him. I said, if you want one of those ladies, that hangs on your every word, and goes, oh, Warren. And then we just go scripting off, and we have we're aging together, ribbly bibbly, all of that stuff. I said, that's not me. I wasn't born like that. My name is Dawn of Day. I plot and deploy and deploy. Obviously, he probably didn't believe me fully, mesmerized by my winsome charm and my lovely smile. But he's still here 18 years later, because he probably had to realize I don't mince words. I'm telling you the truth. I always will choose light. When it's difficult, when it's happy, when it's light, always wins. And so right now, even as we're talking, I'm choosing light for this Forever Free TV reality, because right now we have to have funding. We have to have funders. The old-fashioned way is for me to go and get loans and talk to people and all of that stuff. All of the people, the big people with the big money and all of that. And I'm coming to you guys. And over this weekend and in the next few days, we're going to gather together and have a membership situation where you can join and not just be sitting on the sidelines, because this is what happens when you're a first person. Everybody sits back and says, let them jump over the cliff and let's see what happens. Let them, etc. And when they fail, we learn from their mistakes, and then we pick up the scraps, pay for it with a few dollars, and then we do something bigger and better. That's what happens to the first peoples to go out there. I am not going to be a second two just because it's difficult to be a first. But I need other people who are first as well, or who have been standing back on the side and are decided that they're not going to be that anymore, because they have the experience of letting other people go ahead and then saying, oh, I woulda, coulda, shoulda. And they're tired of it enough to say, I'm going to see, I'm going to feel, I'm going to sense the frequency, and I'm going to go for it. Some of you are old enough, because now I'm 60, I can talk to the old people, that you're only 2 or 3 feet away from the grave. What are you waiting on? What are you waiting for? What rainy day hasn't come about yet? How many times more are you going to just say, well, let me see, I don't want to just, that's my son. This is the moment, guys. Yeah, I'm putting myself in that vulnerable spot. I'm being transparent. I am being any of those words, all of them. I'm being honest with you. This is not going to work out if we don't have your help. But then again, I have never really put the prop together everything so that you can actually give properly. We have Forever Free Shop. We have some video, some book, not cassette tapes, downloads. Okay, but over the weekend, we're going to present, and we're going to get you ready for Forever Free Media. I'm sorry, Forever Free. It's on Forever Free Media's site, foreverfreemedia.com, /friends. And that's going to be the community site. And it will be a pay what you can. But I want, and it's Holly. This is really Holly. It's not where I get to decide what you can. You have to decide what you can. So, my heart. I love Forever Free TV. I don't care even if nobody else loves it as much as I do. If I had the bazillion dollars, I would just have it. I think when I get really snippy, I just say to God, why didn't you just give me $1 bazillion? I'm a great person. I will take care of it. I will give it to the needy. I don't want to trust anybody with this preciousness that you've given to me. I know how hard Holly worked. I get like that. But that's not the point. The point is you all need to be able to see and also recognize, not only because of Holly's work, but because you also are a creator. And as you give, your energy will start to flow. The ideas that have been bottled up inside you will start to flow. And as a creator, you will create things that other people, you see, it works. Two telling two, two giving to two, giving to two. It's a reciprocal process that has been hijacked on this planet, contaminated, but it doesn't mean it's not true. Okay? The bad guys do it all the time. They don't like everything about each other, but they know that coming together, they can get a lot done. I want you to be smarter than them. What you have to do is take some of their stupid nonsense, throw the stupid nonsense away. Look at the concept and go with the concept. Don't throw the baby in the bathwater away. Just throw the dirty bathwater away. Keep the baby. Okay, let us continue with Mistletoe Glow. For those who need a little bit of on the first day, my heart skips a beat. Your heart has not skipped a beat in many a year. This would be your moment to let your heart, even if you've been married to somebody for a while, go on a date tonight. Do something new. Ladies, put on a little bit of makeup. Put on a fresh outfit. What? That's what happens. He won him one time, but now you every day you look not pleasant. The glow is off, right? You can freshen up. Holly and I are going to have a show called Spice It Up. Okay? Here we go. Mistletoe Glow.
We met in December with the soft falling snow. Our two lonely hearts felt the warmth start to grow. We were strangers in passing, but destiny knew that the ribbon of fate would connect me to you. Under the mistletoe glow, that's when love started to grow. Drawn by a red ribbon that destiny tied. Two beating hearts came together as one. Under the mistletoe glow, we came alive.
We laughed in the quiet like we already knew. That Christmas had something it wanted to do.
A whisper of magic in the crisp winter air, saying out of the whole world I brought you to here. Under the mistletoe glow, that's when love started to grow. Drawn by a red ribbon that destiny tied. destiny tied.
Two beating hearts as we walk side by side.
Oh, under the mistletoe glow.
Oh, that's when we came mistletoe glow.
That's when love
Started to grow.
drawn by a red ribbon, the destiny tied.
Two beating hearts as we walk side by side.
Oh, under the mistletoe glow.
That's when we came alive.
Oh, isn't that lovely? Did you see just that little peck, that love? Did you see when they're in the coffee shop and she kind of just looks up? That look that says, "Are you for real? Do you?" There's something very very lovely about that, and we're gonna talk about that um in coming in my other podcast as I get other people involved. I want to do one called Stark Naked, where it's more like a late night podcast where the whole truth and nothing but the truth is all that you're allowed. You know that game, you have truth and consequences, and you have to tell the truth about situations, and we have to talk about the relationships between men and women and, you know, people in general and what is going on. Why is there such a breakdown? We have to be able to talk about these things. But that's coming up. But for now, what I want us to do is go to the next day. It says, the second day, silence, a story complete. And sometimes I said, not every silence has to be filled. Sometimes it's good to just be quiet and be still. And this song that Holly created is called Keep Your Peace. And now I don't mean anything by it, but sometimes ladies, it's so tempting because you have one of those moments when your husband's staring into the abyss and you would like to say something, you don't know what to say. And sometimes maybe just holding his hand and being quiet and sitting in silence beside him, that's probably maybe what he needs. And I'm not saying it's not the other way around, but ladies, it is sometimes the ladies that want to yammer. And sometimes quiet does a lot of good. Okay? Keep your peace. And also peace means this is my peace. Go get your own. Sometimes you have to hold peace around you and surround yourself with it as a blanket of love. And that's another meaning of keep your peace. Shh. Okay?
Walk between the drops of rain. You'll find your way back home again to peace within, an eternal vibe. Your source, your strength lies deep inside. Peace of mind, peace of soul, peace of heart. That's how we roll. No need to fuss, it's not a test. Just keep your peace and try your best. keep your peace. That vibe's just right. It's easy breezy, out of sight. Peace of mind, peace of soul, peace of heart. That's how we roll. No need to fuss, it's not a test. Just keep your peace and try your best. Walk between the raindrops, live between the lines. Ride the rainbow of joy, keep your peace of mind. Walk between the raindrops, live between the lines. Ride the rainbow of joy, keep your peace of mind. Peace of mind, peace of soul, peace of heart. That's how we roll. No need to fuss, it's not a test. Just keep your peace and try your best. Walk between the raindrops, live between the lines. Ride the rainbow of joy, keep your peace of mind. Just keep your peace. Just keep your peace.
Isn't that fabulous? Keep your peace of mind. All of these songs are on Forever Free TV. And we have a YouTube, so it's on there. And if you like, if you like the songs, we almost have 1,000. 1,000. Yeah, I've been on YouTube since 2007. I don't know why YouTube. I don't know. It's probably me and us not getting the SEO properly after 1,000 years. I'm not accusing anybody. I don't know, but we've had a rush during the Christmas season. So let's just keep it up and just put a like. I will actually get over 1,000 and we'll be able to have it become monetized. Imagine that. Dreams do come true. Okay, so let's move on then into day 3. A third day, a new thought is being set free. And we did do that new thought at the beginning. Remember, Holly said, do something else. If you've gone through the whole week waiting for the weekend to do something else, well, it's the weekend now, folks. Do something else. Maybe for you, it's going for a walk. Maybe for you, it's drinking more water, doing a bit of exercise. It doesn't have to be super spiritual. You don't have to go on a 49-day fast, a 40-day fast, a 1-day fast. Just skip a meal. You don't need that extra ice cream cone and all of that stuff. Do something else. What does not actively mean? I don't know what you mean exactly, Holly. But if you will do something else, that would be what day 3 is about. A new thought. And that something else may not seem a SETI-free thing. It's amazing how your body works. Did you know in your right, under your your left clavicle here, your lymph node, 75% of the drainage out of your body works from this. You're not your right one, your left one. That's how sometimes oddly your body works. And that when you pat this and begin to do the massages and all of that, it drains all of the extra fat. It's a way of getting rid of stuff, of garbage and crap that's been. So it's not necessarily what you think is going to cause this huge reality shift. Just listen to this quiet voice in the back of your head that's saying, do you really need that adrenaline? Do you really? It's not going to be allowed because you haven't really been exercising it for a long time. Your soul is a bit, malnourished. but listen to the whisper. That's why you have to go to quiet. And as you do the little things, the little else's, you will see the change. You will see the change. So now the fourth day, we had a big, huge reality about the fourth day because it was so significant. The fourth day brings winds of new destiny. I think this is fantastic. So I want you to listen to Ezekiel. It wasn't Elijah, by the way. It's Ezekiel the prophet. And he has this prophesy to the valley of dry bones speech that is absolutely fabulous. But the thing about the prophesying to the valley of dry bones, don't look this way. Look this way. It's your soul. Look into the depths of your soul. You may be lifting weights on the outside. You may be like macho man. Inside is a feeble, emaciated 99-year-old that's like on his last breaths going, help me, Roxanne, help me. And a lot of times we used to do the Christian church, and even when I'm wandering around, because, you know, those giftings don't leave you at all. You see these big people looking so snippety snap, because I'm in Canada, so there's a lot of those snippety snap young men, businessmen. But when they open their mouth and they shake your hand, I can see the soul. You can. And sometimes the more emaciated the soul is, the louder and more braggadocious and irritatingly, obnoxiously, macho-ly person it becomes. It's not because of the strength of their soul, it's because of the weakness of their soul and them compensating. So when you have somebody that has a strong soul, a lot of times they're not the person in the room that's taking up all the oxygen, but you look to the side and they're quiet, and they may not even be the handsomest person in the room, but there's an energy, a simple energy and strength that comes from them, that if you will stop being just attracted by the outer edges and go a bit deeper, you may be finding your soulmate may be just sitting there and not looking, not yelling, he's not whatevering, but he gets you. And you have to think about it sometimes. Which would I rather have? That Cracker Jack? Or is that a word to say? I can't remember. Cracker Jacks used to be something we used to eat, so I can't remember. Sometimes just think, oh, this old lady. I can't remember. Or somebody that actually cares about me. Okay, so let's go to the quickening. Ezekiel, you are prophesying to your dry bones. You are commanding from within. Your spirit is hearing your voice saying, hear the word of Roxanne. Get up, dry bones. It's time to move off. It's time to go for a walk. Stop being dry bones, Roxanne. Stop walking like an old woman, Holly's always telling me. Stop shuffling, Roxanne. Walk with strength. Strength. Okay? Let's listen to what Ezekiel said. And you command your being to line up.
Ezekiel, son of man, prophesy unto the wind and say, come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live.
The hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones, and caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley, and lo, they were very dry. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, prophesy upon these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live. And ye shall know that I am the Lord. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied there was a noise, and behold a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them above, but there was no breath in them. Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, Son of man, and say to the wind, Thus saith the Lord God, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
Fear not. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Now
On
let
the fourth
life
day
come.
of winter's
Let life
whisper,
come.
when the veil hangs thin as glass, the world shall feel a trembling of memories rising at last. For this is known as the quickening, as the gathering and the return, the stirring of light in the darkness, where shadows and fire once burned. 1,000 forgotten promises start to surface beneath the skin, and every heart hears a voice, Beloved, come home again. Masks will loosen, truth will quicken, the hidden self will awake. Timelines crack like winter's ice as storylines surface and shake, and then the dawn of day shall rise with a shining light held high, and the ones who gather 2 by 2 will see with brand new eyes. This is just the beginning, the bridge to remembering, the door to your new life now open. Transformation begins from within.
That is so. And we're gonna end this section with this, another favorite. Every one of Holly's is my favorite. Singularity, because it's gonna take that oneness of thought, the oneness of character, the oneness of soul. All of this is for nothing if you don't choose today to walk in singularity. It's your choice. And then we're going to end off with Jack, with Jill and her quiet moments, because that was cute. And we're going to end up with Jack. Jack's back. And then we're going to end up with Christmas in Guyane. So I'm just going to play them one after the other. Just have a Friday afternoon where you find some place when you're driving, listen to the music, and when you find it on Forever Free TV, replay it, learn the words, sing them out loud. They're going to change your life. I want you to have a fantastic rest of your weekend. I will be back on Sunday at 3 o'clock PST. Holly will be here. We've asked Miss Janet's going to be here. We're going to talk about things. We're going to go to ChatGPT. We're going to invite you to, if you want to come in and say hello and tell us how your week is gone and what you're going to be doing. And we're going to be introducing you to our membership Forever Friends group, where you can join in and support Holly and what we're doing and Forever Free TV. And let's do something else. This is my something else. Not waiting for the big guys to come and bail us out and raise up our hands and say, oh, thank you for coming and helping us. Let us stand up on our own two legs, or even if you're in a wheelchair, you have to come on your whatever. Let's do it ourselves. Then we can say, look what we did. We weren't much, but we learned the power of two, telling two, exponentially. Look what we were able to do together. We did that. Something you can go, we did that. No, we did that. I want to see us. This is my social experiment. Let's do it together. I think we can. Okay? So I'll see you on Sunday. But pay attention to the rest of the stuff. It's all really good. Especially Here Comes Singularity.
A single thought, a perfect vibe, a moment of clarity when you decide to find your own groove, to take your first step, to step in between, not the right or the left. This path leads to freedom, the freedom of choice, to create your own story, to find your own voice. The past is the past, the future is here, the dust is all settled, the vision is clear. So walk hand in hand, the two become one. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Now take a deep breath and let it all go. Your hand in mine and the vibe starts to flow. Just feel the frequency, the love and the light. Our souls are connected, the groove is just right. With everything now as it should be. You are the real you, I am the real me. The past is the past, the future is here, the dust is all settled, the vision is clear. So walk hand in hand, the two become one. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Write your own song, dance your
Jack's twin sister. How's it going? It's an exciting new year. And a perfect way to start is with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quiet moments. Breathe. Close your eyes and imagine all of the wonderful things you want to see for yourself and others this year. Can you picture it? Remember to follow the purple rule, and you'll have what you dream of. Stamped it, no erases. And from the bottom of my purple heart, have a lovely day. Hugs and kisses, my lovies. Hee hee hee. Hi, I'm Jill, Jack's twin sister. Hush. Stop talking. Listen. Do you hear that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quiet moments. Now take a deep breath and repeat after me. I am nice.
I am
I am
nice.
kind.
I am
I
kind.
am good.
I am
One
good.
more time. I am nice.
I am nice.
I am kind.
I am kind.
I am good.
I am
And from the bottom of my purple heart, have a lovely day. Hugs and kisses, my lovies. Hee hee hee. Hi, I'm Jill, Jack's twin sister. It's getting to that time of year that's perfect for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 quiet moments. Just breathe in and out 3 times, and remember that you are perfect, you are unique, and you are enough. And from the bottom of my purple heart, have a cozy day. Hugs and kisses, my lovies. Hee hee hee.
Every flaw is a groove in the song of your soul. It's the quirks and the twists that make your soul whole. Your journey's far out, you don't fit in a box. You're a mixed bag of colors, from the school of hard knocks. There's no need to change, there's no need to hide. Just follow your soul on life's beautiful ride. Love all the parts that make you unique. In the cracks and the fractures, you'll find what you seek. Perfection's a trip, that'll slow you down. But your imperfections, now that's your real crown. So let your flaws shine, let them vibe, let them glow. That's where the magic of you starts to grow. You're perfectly imperfect, I can dig that. Your vibe is your own, and that's where it's at. Hey, I'm Jack and I'm back. Stay groovy, cool cats, and embrace your perfect imperfections. Can you dig that?
Thank you, Jack. Perfect ending to a perfect. It was great.
It's Christmas in Guyana, come join in the fun. Fairy lights shining brightly, we celebrate in the sun. We got love, sweet food and vibes that never done. In Guyana, Christmas joy for everyone. Down by the seawall with a breeze blowing fine. Pepper pot bubbling, smelling sweet like sunshine. Ginger beer chilling, black cake on the side. Neighbors passing by with that Guyanese pride. It's Christmas in Guyana, come join in the fun. Fairy lights shining brightly, we celebrate in the sun. We got love, sweet food and vibes that never done. In Guyana, Christmas joy for everyone. It's Christmas in Guyana, oh what a sweet feeling. Friends and family together, hearts open and healing. celebrate in the sun. We got love, sweet food and vibes that never done. In Guyana, Christmas joy for everyone. So raise your glass and toast to life, to peace and joy. No stress, no strife. Come join with us as we all say Merry Christmas, the Guyanese way. It's Christmas in Guyana. Come join in the fun. Fairy lights shining brightly. We celebrate in the sun. We got love, sweet food and vibes that never done. In Guyana, Christmas joy for everyone.
Fantastic. I'm still here, so I'm gonna say it again. Bye. Have a great weekend.